Hello, I am Pete and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Recharge Your Weapons Only. In the previous episode we picked up this, the Euclid's Sea Finder. Let's zoom in so you can get a good look at that. This is... It doesn't look like much, but it's got it where it counts. This is a dangerous weapon. I've got as much chance of killing myself with it as killing other people. I should put that away, really, and use something else for a while. We are going to meet the followers of the apocalypse in this next episode. I am seeing a hostile just around the corner.
Hey.
Okay, the recharger rifle isn't really very effective against these two. But, you know, they're not terribly effective either. Oh, you're running away now, are you? Come back here. Honk. Unsurprisingly, he did not have any amazing loot. What was I expecting, huh? Ooh, sheriff's hat though. I might wear that. Nice. Oh, that's a look. That's a seriously good look. Happy with that. One thing we do need to do at some point is we need to check out whether we can upgrade this armor, because its condition isn't looking great. It does need a little bit of a tune-up. But we'll do that next time we're back in Novak, sorting out inventory. While I'm passing by, I will just activate this Mojave Express drop box. I don't need to ship anything. I suppose I could ship some stuff, actually. Let's ship some stuff back to Novak. That'll do. And yeah, this is the Old Mormon Fort. This is where we will meet the followers of the apocalypse. No energy weapons based playthrough is complete without making friends here. Now, Julie Farkas is the one with the amazing hair. It's pretty amazing, I think you'll agree.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Things seem pretty rough here in Freeside.
More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up.
Or woman enough.
The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Okay, let's move through some of these things in turn. So you need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
You got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
All right, but it does seem like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
The followers of the apocalypse, they have lots of interesting quests that connect them to other groups around Freeside. Unfortunately, they are mostly just fetch quests, so there's a bit of back and forth going to be involved. Which merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
So you said something about helping addicts.
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Okay, I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
All right, I'll talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
So if I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Okay. I have some medical supplies to drop off.
Great. What do you have?
I have some medics.
How much do you have to donate?
3.
Thanks. Anything else?
That's all for now.
Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
All right. Do you sell medical supplies?
We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
Anything good here? No, nothing I need. So let's goodbye for now. I'm now accepted by the followers of the apocalypse. I'm going to check my supply levels. Medics. How much medics do I have? I have 9 medics. What about Radaway? Just the 1 Radaway. Okay. I could probably donate a little bit more Radix if you like.
Good to see you.
Not Radix, medics. Drop off.
Great.
Medics. 3.
Thanks. Anything else?
No, that's all for now.
Thanks for the donation.
Goodbye. Okay, that hasn't increased my friendshipometer with them. What's my quests looking like? I've got high times. Jacob Hoff and Bill Ronte. And we also need to talk to the Garretts at some point about a supply of chems. Let's head round here first, because one of the chaps is just hanging out opposite Mick and Ralph's. I'm also going to have a little drink, I think. 1 purified water, delish. Enemies are back. Yes, you're hit.
This is hopeless.
Yes, it is hopeless. What do you think you're doing? Oh. That's more like it. Where's the other one? You don't get away that easily. Yeah, in your bottom. In your crotch. So disrespectful. So yeah, the recharger rifle, clearly not as potent as the MF Hyperbreeder Alpha, but, you know, we don't need more than that right now. Hello, Jacoboff.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. But my damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Dixon, I think I saw just out here. Yeah.
Hello.
Looking all casual like.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
I need you to stop supplying Bill and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop, if there's something in it for me.
So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those 2 anymore.
That was easy. Goodbye.
I'm sure I'll hear about you again soon.
Right, and now we've left this poor guy with no source of a fix.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
I took care of that dealer. Now you can clean up.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Apparently I can just talk him through this. Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this. Oh, if only curing addiction was so easy, eh?
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Nice. That's one of them dealt with. Meet you back at the fort, Jacob. You can do this. Come on. You need to walk a little bit faster. The slower you walk, the more chance there is of running into temptation. Dixon's just here. Don't look to your left. Do not look to your left as you're going through this doorway. I've got my eye on you, Dixon. No, no. Stop looking at my friend. Go away, Jacob. What you want is not here. Yeah, get your claws out of him, you turnip. Right, I think you're clear now. Ooh, wasteland surgeon outfit. I feel like that might be worth something. Not worth something in terms of caps, but in terms of, yeah, med +5. That's worth having in your arsenal. Right, Jacob, are you going to be okay now? Hope so. I've got a Bill Ronte to help. So I think I can get to Bill by running down here and then hanging a little left. Anything good in the bin? Empty. Well, that one's got cigarettes in it. Definitely have some bin smokes. Here's Bill.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
Bill, Julie and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
You may have noticed whenever I have a speech check, I always adopt a particular type of voice, a very kind of caring, sort of magnanimous, sort of not seductive, sort of a serious, trustworthy, authoritative voice. I don't know. They seem to go for it anyway. It seems to work. This is the Atomic Wrangler. It's a casino. There are things I want to do in here. I'll talk to you first, seeing as you're around.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
She's got a magnificent jawline. It reminds me of Sophie Ellis-Bextor. So the followers are looking to trade for supplies.
Interesting. Well, you're going to need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations.
All right. Do you have any work you need done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
Will I have to shoot anyone? Because I really want to... No. That sounds good as long as I don't have to kill anyone.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats.
And what kind of caps are we talking here? Well, the round ones, I imagine.
If you bring all the debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Hey, I'm doing all the work here. 50-50, and I'm game.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
You've got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Grex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Lady Jane?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
Santiago.
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
That's all for now.
Anything else you need?
I don't think so. Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
All right, so we do want to talk to her brother James, but he's not available at the moment. In the meantime, I might do a tiny bit of gambling, because as we know, we don't have much money. So let's trade in those 22
Wrangler.
caps.
Looking to exchange?
Yep, I'll exchange caps for chips.
How many chips would you like?
20 for 20.
Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Goodbye.
Enjoy your stay at the Atomic Wrangler.
All right, definitely quick saving here. And we're going to turn these 20 caps into many, many more. So let's play some blackjack. We're going to max our bet, all 20 caps. Oh, no, I forgot a thing. Well, fortunately, I got a blackjack there. Let's just exit out of this. And let's just check our stats. Because first off, our special, we have a luck of 9, but we do have a very handy piece of naughty nightwear. If we put that up, our luck goes to 10. We basically cannot lose now. Well, I mean, we can lose. So let's bet the max, and let's play. Let's stay on that. And I win 44 chips. And let's just keep on going and watch the money roll in. Let's just increase the max bet to speed this up a little bit. 7 and 4. Let's hit on that. Very nice. Keep betting the max. And yeah, I'm not going to show all of this. Yeah, let's stay on that. Yeah, I'm not going to show all of this because it's not very exciting to watch. Just watching me winning over and over again. Let's double down. Oh, well, okay. See, I told you, I can lose. It's possible to lose. This is a good opportunity to talk about this episode's sponsor. The sponsor for this episode is Double Down. The sponsor for this episode is Xornax Protonic Collapsation Devices. Everything from portable handheld devices to planetary destruction. Your enemies annihilated or your money back. Use the code WARCRIME20 for a discount on your next order. So yeah, when you have a luck of 10, the odds just get totally shifted in your favour, and you can do crazy things like doubling down in situations where it would be absolutely bonkers to do so if you were playing blackjack for real. But yeah, this much luck, it makes things happen that shouldn't happen. Okay, there we go. We have reached the jackpot limit for the Atomic Wrangler. We have been banned from gambling at this casino.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
We, of course, need to turn in our chips.
In what currency would you like your payout? Non-caps currencies will have fractions paid out in caps.
Let's take them in caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
No, that's everything. Thank you. Goodbye.
See ya.
There we go. A nice, easy 5,000-ish caps. We can take off our naughty nightwear and put back on the lightweight leather armor, which is in desperate need of a repair. Has James showed up yet? Not yet. Let's wait for an hour, see if he does. Another hour? Another hour. Oh, I do see movement back there. Someone is moving. I can see it on the compass. Is that James coming to the counter? There he is. Hello.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
The followers need to find someone to trade with for supplies.
Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean.
Extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
I might be able to work something out.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
All right. Do you have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Okay. I expect 100 caps minimum for each candidate I bring in.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Surely these escorts are critical to your business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
I feel like it's a bit cheeky given that I was the one who initially suggested 100 caps, and then immediately I'm like, oh no, wait, 200. I'll see if I can run across any suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Lovely. Goodbye.
Yep.
Yep. Let's check out those quests and how they're looking. So, we need to return to Julie Farkas. We need to do those collections. We need to do the recruits. They're all showing up on the map. And there they are, scattered around. So I feel like let's see about finishing off this quest before we call it an episode. So let's zoom back on over to the old Mormon fort. I'll use this fast travel marker. Why is it not letting me fast travel? Come on, game, be good. There we go. The old Mormon fort fast travel marker, of course, being added by a mod. That is not in the base game, just in case you're wondering why it doesn't show up on yours. Where's Julie? Look for the hair. There she is.
Welcome.
So, I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Nice, and I think I found someone who'll be able to cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
The Garrett twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
You get your chems and can help anyone who gets addicted.
True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain.
Well, with a surplus of supplies, you could use your caps and influence to expand.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
All right. You said so you could... I'd like to... no, goodbye. Right, so I'm now accepted in Freeside. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. We're at level 10. So... I mean, getting lockpick all the way up to 75 would be quite nice, and then I wouldn't have to use a locksmith reader to get into hard locks. I'm going to do that. I've got 1 point left, so I want to round something up. I think barter is probably the one. And it's quest time. Let's quest a perk. It's perk time. Let's have a look at the lovely, lovely perks. So travel light is quite tempting. Run 10% faster while wearing light armor. That is very cool. But I can see that some of my favorites are starting to show up now. Finesse is brilliant. Higher critical chance. That's a wonderful, wonderful perk. Misfortune and Mysterious Stranger are both great fun too. Strong back, of course. I've talked about that one in the past. I'm going to go for the finesse. I love the criticals. Love them, love them, love them. And the Happy Trails Expedition broadcast signal has been found. So given we've hit level 10, that is a DLC that has now opened up. So yeah, as I was mentioning before... Oh, no, it's not. Right, I was going to say something about the fetch questy nature, and having to now go back to the Garrett twins to confirm that Julie Farkas likes the deal. But no, that has actually completed the quest. I don't need to do that. So it's now these two are open, and that's excellent. Nice, that's where I wanted to be at the end of this episode. We will do these collections, and in fact, one of them's right in front of us. Where's she gone?
Hey.
Here she is, Beatrix.
Howdy.
So who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
No. When I say escort, I mean Ford escort. No, prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Oh, there's weirdos. Turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
We have options. You'd be an independent, with a deep discount on the booze, maybe.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Bosh. Goodbye.
Yep.
That's 1 out of 3 recruited. Cool. 2 tiny pieces of work to deal with before we close up this episode. First, I'm going to go into this little building here. And I'm going to take Julie Farkas's snow globe. She didn't really want it anyway. That's going to be worth a cool 2,000 caps when the moment comes. And finally, I just want to head back to our base in Novak. I'm aware that most of the Novak business occurs off camera. So for once, I'm going to let you see behind the curtain. I'm going to allow you into my inner sanctum. I think that's the phrase. And I'll show you how I live in my Novak apartment. So firstly, we need a drink. So let's just go up to the sink and have a little slurp. Firstly, that poured dirty water out and replaced it with purified. But now I just want a little sip there. Dehydration levels increased. Get my gun out. Why can't I get my gun out? There we go. So I'm still a little bit dehydrated, so let's have a little sip more water. There we go, and I'm now happy again. No dehydration sickness at all. So I want to see about repairing my armour. So lightweight leather armour, that's looking a little bit peaky at the moment. I think I have some leather armours in here. And let's try repairing that. Yeah, indeed, that would work. But I want to make the most of this leather armour. So I'm going to use this terminal here that connects me into the gun runners. And they can repair things for me. So let's repair up these 2 leather armours. Nice and cheap. And then I should be able to repair this with that. And that will max out my lightweight leather armour. And we'll put this piece of leather armour back away. Along with that and that, which we don't need at the moment. I will carry the Wasteland Surgeon outfit with me for a little +5 to medicine whenever that's needed. Very nice. And of course, you're probably thinking, I don't recognise any of this, and I've played Fallout New Vegas dozens of times. Well, yes, this entire apartment is added by a mod, but it's a really good mod. One of my favourites, the NV Novak apartment. If you're interested in knowing more about my mod list, then do please check out the description. I've got a link to all of my mods, which allows you to play the game exactly as I do. Fish tank and all. Ooh, activate. Ooh, I can send the fish to sleep. Wakey fish, sleepy fish. Wakey fish, sleepy fish. Wakey fish, sleepy fish. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to do a final little bit of inventory sorting, put my food and drinks away and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Fallout New Vegas, where I guess we will continue with these quests around Freeside. So that's something to look forward to. See you then. Bye-bye.